The Shipwreck Museum. Is it? Ah, the Imperial Trans-Antarctic Expedition. 28 men live on board the Endurance. Ah, an old-fashioned globe. Europa. You want to see the globe? Okay. I'd love a globe like this. This would be so cool. Big old-fashioned globe.
They wanted this from.
Oh, a long time ago. Look at Japan. Look, that's not even right, is it?
Look at it's Ipan.
And there's Europe, Hispania, Castilla, Porto.
Let's go down there.
Men wanted for a hazardous journey. Well, that's not very not selling it, is it? Low wages, bitter cold, long hours of complete darkness, safe return doubtful, honour and recognition in event of success. Dominoes?
Dominoes in the tent.
You have to play Oliver. But Grandad taught it. There's no rules.
My type of dominoes.
Oh, now
Stuck on the 18th of January 1915, 5 months after starting their adventure, the Endurance became stuck in the ice pack of the Weddell Sea. Bovril! Sledging raffles, Coleman's, flour, sea biscuits. The Endurance crushed. On the 27th of October 1915, the Endurance had been stuck for 9 months. And after the pressure of the ice had forced the ship up at a 30-degree angle, Shackleton ordered all to abandon ship. Let's head to the ocean camp. Snowshoes. And clothes. Patience Camp, that was the name of the camp. All these articles are all covered in ice.
Of our huddled bodies. All 22 of us crammed in sardiniously, sleeping and eating together under the roofs of the Stancombe Wills and the Valley Docker.
Huge relief felt by all the crew to be on land was quickly overshadowed by the terrible weather on Elephant Island, named after the elephant seals that called it home. Where are you heading, Captain Josh?
Captain Squash.
Smackland.
That could mean so many different things.
Where are you actually heading?
Smackland! Oliver, stop it! Smackland! Oliver!
Are you trying to find the Northwest Passage?
I think so.
You think so?
Where Smackland is located. Oliver, stop it.
Ah. And this is Captain Oliver. Where are you going?
Young Ollie, he's going to capsize the ship, so I need to help him.
Oliver, Captain Ollie, where are you going?
Wherever this is pointing.
You can go to wherever you like in the world. Where do you want to go?
Wherever the out pointing,
The boat is called the Dudley Docker.
Is invariably seal and penguin, cut up very finely and fried with a little.
So camp life. So in Camp Patience, Shackleton and his men set up camp and named it Ocean Camp, not Camp Patience. As the weather warmed, the ice beneath their tents was becoming weaker, so Shackleton made sure they could pack up camp in 5 minutes should they need to escape. On the 24th of April 1916, Shackleton left with 5 men to join a desperate journey across the seas to hopefully reach South Georgia. Worsley, Crean, McCarthy, Vincent and Macnish joined the boss and slowly waved farewell to the remaining men.
First sound created by outside human agency.
At the top of the icy peak, Shackleton realised that the time it would take for them to descend it would probably mean no uncertain death.
Within
In a moment of
few
genius,
hours,
Shackleton
we'll be
decided
back
to create a
Elephant
toboggan
Island to
out of
rescue
rope
my men
and slide
waiting
down the mountainside.
It was a moment hard to describe. Pain and ache, boat journeys,
slid down the
marches,
mountain.
hunger and fatigue seemed to belong to the limbo
And
of forgotten
eventually he
things.
made it. And now he must
And there
rescue the rest of
remains.
his crew. This is the ice cave, and it stinks.
Ow! Oh, did you know?
Here's some pic-
Off what's that? Australia?
New Zealand.
New Zealand? Josh, on my socks.
Yeah, it is, yeah. No, we haven't.
What are you moaning about now?
Like the saying keel over.
Yeah.
Is that like this, like keel over and die? Because the keel over. I didn't know that.
What did you think?
Professor.
No, clearly not.
What are you doing? Why did you tell me this stuff?
Ah, this is a binnacle.
Binnacle?
Where you put a compass in.
Oh, was it that in the escape room? Or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right. Gone to the lavatorium.
1619.
Oh yeah.
What's the
Is this bell from 1619? Ah, so this tells you about the fact that the network of tunnels where we've just been for the Shackleton exhibition was once used to transport dried blocks of china clay to the many ships that were docked within the harbour. Oh, and this tunnel here. Dive in! Ah, it's a deck gun. This is a deck gun from a merchant ship during the Second World War. All these things are things that have been found in shipwrecks around the coast of Cornwall. So like this ammunition's from the Second World. Some of this ammunition's from like the war, like the Second and First World War. Oh, this one is from that jar is like a shrapnel grenade sort of thing that was from like the 1859. So that's over 150 years ago. See, look, and consists mainly of shell cases or projectiles from either the First or Second World War. All these cannonballs and shot are probably from medieval times. Yeah, so that's a gun that's been melted by the looks of things. Smith & Wesson pistol. There's some more ordnance. That's a tail wheel from a Spitfire. See, a lot of this stuff here is from the Lusitania. And remember, in the Maritime Museum in Liverpool, they've got a big exhibition about the Lusitania. The Lusitania was torpedoed at the start of the First World War by a German U-boat, and it brought the Americans into the war. So that boat there was a cruise ship called the Canberra that the British government requisitioned as part of a troop carrying ship to carry troops to the Falkland Islands in 1982. There's a treasure barrel with lots of Pennies? That doesn't look like very good treasure to me. No, so this was wages for people in the East Indies. Yeah, so that's because they're heading over to I don't know if it's probably Hindi because they're heading over to India. Oh, this is another boat that was torpedoed at the during the First World War by the Germans. What's this one, Josh? How many of those funnels are real?
3.
None of them, because it's a model. But yeah, on the actual Titanic, only 3 of them were real.
Not the actual Titanic. Bits of the movie Titanic.
Oh my god, that's just bizarre. See this character here, Rose, who is played by Kate Winslet. She is the most evil character in all of movie history, because when she was dying, she'd had a lovely life after the Titanic, and she had loads of children, and she had loads of grandchildren, and she had loads of family and stuff. But then when she died, all she cared about was Leonardo DiCaprio, which shows that she's evil and she didn't care about her actual family. This is the HMS Victory, which is technically still part of the Royal Navy, the HMS Victory. Not that, because that's a model, but the actual boat, which is in dry dock in Portsmouth. And that was the ship that Nelson commanded during the Battle of Trafalgar.
When was that? When was that?
1805, I think.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I know what one.
Yeah. And it was against the combined French and Spanish fleets. I think it was I don't actually know who commanded the French fleets.
Look at this toothbrush.
These things are all from man o' wars in the 18th century.
Ornamental
And this is a carving from the bowsprit. Sorry. Of the HMS Eagle. Oh no, it's a section of the stern carving or the side piece of an entry port.
All this is really old.
Yeah, so the Ark Royal was a ship during medieval times, during the 16th century. And these cannon are all from medieval times. These are from like Tudor times, these cannons. I think they came from the Mary Rose. Yeah, so this is a steel cannon that was found on the Mary Rose, and the Mary Rose was Henry VIII's favourite ship, and it was brought up from the bottom of the sea in the Solent between Portsmouth and the Isle of Wight in the 1980s, and it is now in a museum in Portsmouth, and that's a representation of it.
Why is all the cruise ships in Portsmouth?
Because Portsmouth is the main harbour for the Royal Navy.
Your ones are a bit shorter than that, you know. Because that one's probably for battle. The other ones were just for like self-defense and a lot shorter. I'm surprised.
Cool. Do it again. Okay, I think we've got enough now.
I done 3 rings of the bell.
Okay, Bobby.
Yeah, you could probably talk copy out there.
And I can do it to the end.
They're all over 100 years old.
They're your best shoes, they are.
And look, do they float like a mouse?
Josh, there's some Roman coins over here. Roman coins, and these are amphora from. These are from Roman times as well. All these things are from Roman times. You have been watching Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Follow us on Twitter at Munchy Road and on Instagram at Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and tell us about any adventures that you have.